So today we are going to be talking about wrestlers who ruined their WWE careers. Let's go. So first we have Roberto Del Rio. Now this was a cool, good wrestler, a Mexican wrestler, who was World Heavyweight Champion in WWE. He was pretty good, had rivalries with the Big Show. He won the Royal Rumble at one point. He was really good at this time. But he went on, had some good matches, of course. He did his thing. He did really good in WWE, but then this happened. Sexual assaults. He went from the highest of highs to high school. I'm sorry. Moving on, we have Velveteen Dream. This is a interesting topic. Because hear me out. He was a little interesting in the ring. I don't want to speak too much on him, but obviously he had some interesting choices with underage boys and girls, honestly. This was just such an interesting thing. He was arrested. Let's just say if you're a minor, good thing you didn't get to live his dream. Yep, let's just say his dream is beyond your age. Call him a cat because he's blooming. Move on. Next we have Alundra Blaze. This really didn't ruin her career. You know what? Because she was obviously at the top of the women's division, a trailblazer, if you will. Alundra Blaze, get it? Anyways, Alundra Blaze went on to WCW, threw the WWF Women's title into the trash. Pretty much, ruined it, but either way, she was inducted into the Hall of Fame eventually, Alundra Blaze did deserve it, honestly. She was such a great wrestler, trailblazer, one of the greatest women's performers from the old generation, obviously. But, it was kind of an iffy decision. It worked out in the end. She was a Hall of Famer now, so it worked out. Either way, next we have Mandy Rose. This is an iffy one because she had a little iffy career. She went on to win the NXT Championship. However, for a long time, a part of the Toxic Attraction group. Pretty much had the run of her career in NXT, holding that championship. Held it for quite a long time, actually. Hold it for a very long time until, in some random thing. Some random episode, Roxanne Perez challenged her, used her little, there was this contract she had, but discounting everything, what she had with Otis, it's not that, that's not a controversial thing, that's not what ruined her WWE career, but either way, back to the other thing, she lost to Roxanne Perez on an NXT episode, and then just out of the blue, the news broke out the next day. She was released. She had a great run with the NXT Women's title. Lost it to Roxanne Perez, and poof, randomly released. It was then revealed that she had a fan time account and she was posting content there, and WWE did not like it. Who knows, man? That's crazy. Such a crazy thing to think about. Either way, now we have Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma, who had a great career either way, but as well, you could still say he's iffy right now, but either way, he wasn't going to be, obviously had a few championship runs there, was one of the best, one of the most one known wrestler, one of the good ones, but as well, Jeff Hardy would do some crazy dives. But that's not the controversial thing that, ultimately got him released from the WWE. He's always had a history with being drunk, DUI, all that stuff. But that's not what really was what did it. Obviously, he had a rivalry with Sheamus at one point. Basically, Sheamus calling him a junkie. But besides that, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what happened. So here we have, it was pretty much in a live event where Jeff was just randomly, bro just left and went to the crowd or something. It was a good time for the fans, but not a good time for him. Who knows? He was probably having the time of his life. Bro was drunk or something like that. Bro was out of it. He then got released, went to AEW, is doing nothing. He's currently upset, and who knows, his contract is about to expire. I don't know. Next, we have Daniel Bruder, a tough enough guy, pretty much, who, I mean, he was doing pretty well until he just put Kurt Angle in some block or a choke thing, made him look like a fool. Then went to the Royal Rumble and literally just got destroyed by everybody. It was like a freaking 5-on-1. It was pretty cool, honestly. You make a veteran look weak, you're gonna get destroyed. Bro got mauled. Eventually, obviously, was released, and very interesting. Next, we have Ryback. Do I have to say anything else? He's just Ryback. Well, one of the most unsafe workers. Bro is like just so unsafe in the ring. He's like, he could have been so good, but he just had to ruin it. All that meat didn't work out, did it? All that work, all that feed me more. You shouldn't have fed him that much. He turned into a beast. He needs some meat now, man. But either way, he was unsafe, controversial man. No one really likes him, you know? Whatever. It's whatever. Ryback, I personally didn't really mind it, but he was just too unsafe. In terms of character, I mean, I guess he's not the worst. But in terms of in-ring performance, yeah, he sucks. Either way, the Ryback left. It's gone from WWE. And most likely will never be there in WWE again. I mean, but at this point, anything can happen in WWE. We've seen what happened with CM Punk. We've seen what could happen in WWE. Literally anything could happen in the Triple H era. But I do not see Ryback going back into WWE. He's been talking a lot about it. And either way, right now he's stuffing his face eating chips live on his channel, if you are interested into that. He puts it in his mouth, eats it, talks. I don't even know. If you enjoyed, I don't know. If you enjoyed, let me know. What else should I do? I don't know. Whatever. See y'all next time. Don't be like these guys.
The Undertaker, rest in